Welcome to Celina, Texas, one of the fastest growing cities in the North Dallas area. In today's video, we're going to be doing a driving tour around some of the new exciting communities that are shaping the future of this vibrant town. We'll explore 10 Mile Creek located along the Collin County Outer Loop and give you an inside look at the massive master plan community of Ramble, and also Golden Ranches featuring 1-acre custom homes on the north side of Celina. If you're thinking about moving to Celina or investing in a new home here, this video will provide all the details you need to know about what's coming to this thriving area.
So that makes sense.
Howdy y'all, welcome back to another video. Today we are doing a driving tour around Celina, Texas, checking out the new communities coming soon over the next few years that are just now getting released. Some of them have been released articles maybe a year ago, and now they're starting to get closer and actually going to be releasing lots here soon. So we're going to be going over 4 neighborhoods today. The first one that we're going to be starting off on is over on the west side of Prosper, Celina, right on that border. This one is going to be on the north side of Creeks of Legacy, and then we're gonna head over to the east side of Celina where Ramble Hillwood is going in, Golden Ranches, and 10 Mile Creek up along the Collin County Outer Loop. So we'll hop into this one first, which is going to be not a named neighborhood yet, so I haven't seen the names of this, and I don't think it's going to be an extension of Creeks of Legacy, but they were voting on some stuff. This is going to be a 320 home neighborhood on 107 acres, and it's going to be on the north side of the Creeks of Legacy, which really just ends at its roundabout right now on this north side. So on the north side of Creeks of Legacy, there's really nothing. It's just field and farmland. And for this neighborhood, on the lot distribution, on the sizes, they're gonna have 194 homes that are gonna be 50-foot lots, and then they're gonna have 126 homes that are 60-foot lots. The amenities include green spaces, an HOA, and a 12-foot spine trail along Doe Branch Creek. And the road we're on right now is Doe Branch Boulevard that goes through Creeks of Legacy, and then it's gonna end up here at a dead end currently because on the other side of it is farmland. But this one is going to be pretty close to where the Dallas North Tollway is, Prosper High School, that stadium's also close to here. I would imagine that this neighborhood is going to be zoned for Prosper ISD, but we are right on that border of Celina. So I'll just see, I haven't seen anything get released, but right here at this dead end is where Doe Branch is going to extend to. And they say that Doe Branch Boulevard will be extended to the Dallas North Tollway. So this neighborhood is close to the Dallas North Tollway. You're right off of Frontier Parkway. Just south of here is Legacy Gardens and Star Trail. The Mosaic is also going to be located pretty close to this neighborhood. You have a few other big master plan communities that are also going to be pretty close to here, but also not too far away from getting down into Frisco, because you are going to be right off of the Dallas North Tollway over on this side of town. And the city of Celina was voting on these things, and there was some opposition for some people that didn't want to have Doe Branch extended. And right now for their decision process, the Planning and Zoning Commission has recommended the project but does not handle road alignment concerns. The final decision will be made by the Celina City Council, and they're expected to discuss this in August within their next meeting. So maybe by the time this video comes out, it might have already been voted on kind of what they're going to be doing with the roads around here and connecting all this stuff. But that's what's planned over on this west side right now for like the next community that's coming in here. The Mosaic is kind of the new community, and Legacy Gardens is also now extending up north up to get closer to Frontier Parkway. I did just do a video on Legacy Gardens as well. They're going into their next phase over there, but that's another community that's going to be pretty close to this, but you're all going to be connected off this Frontier Parkway. That's then going to be about a 2-minute drive to get to the intersection at Dallas Parkway, Dallas North Tollway, and then you'll be able to take that south down into Prosper or Frisco, but we are right on the border of Prosper. So being up on this south side of Celina, it's not going to be too bad of a drive to get down into some of the Prosper areas. You also have the Prosper Arts District that's going to be pretty close to this neighborhood as well. There is pretty bad traffic on this road in the mornings, so just keep that in mind. If you are looking to buy around here, they've extended Frontier Parkway on the east side of Dallas Parkway, but they have not extended Frontier Parkway over on the west side, which is leading to really bad traffic. And I'm sure once they build out more of the Mosaic, that road's going to get even worse to get onto the Dallas Parkway. And as we travel north of Dallas Parkway, you can see over on the left side, more of the Dallas North Tollway is getting built. Right now, it seems like they're really just grading a lot of things, putting down the piping and retaining walls and everything kind of underneath. And then here soon, you'll probably start seeing a road over the next year get built through here, but they're moving on this fairly quick. And now we're gonna jump over to the Conn County Outer Loop. From Frontier Parkway up to the Conn County Outer Loop is going to be about a 5-minute drive. Sometimes it's a little bit quicker, sometimes it's a little bit slower. Right now, once you start getting further into Celina, you start noticing a lot less traffic lights and more stop signs up along here. And we'll turn right at the Conn County Outer Loop, which will take us across Preston Road and to our next neighborhood, which will be 10 Mile Creek. And this neighborhood is getting built on the opposite side, or the south side of the parks at Wilson Creek. The developer that's building out 10 Mile Creek is also the same developer that is building out North Sky and also Cross Creek Meadows. And those are the two neighborhoods that are pretty close to Preston Road, gonna be pretty close to this neighborhood too. And the developer's name is Corson Kramer Development. And they also work on a few other developments, but those were the ones that I picked off from their website because those were the ones located in Celina. They have a few other ones. I think there's some more that they're developing over in like Argyle or North Lake. On their website, you can kind of see what else they're working on. We just turned right onto the Conn County Outer Loop. From this point, once you get off the Dallas North Tollway or Dallas Parkway, I mean, at some point it'll be Dallas North Tollway. And from this point to 10 Mile Creek, it's gonna be about a 5-minute drive. You are gonna be sitting at the light at Preston. So that light's gonna be a little bit longer, just because that intersection is just busy because of the amount of people that travel down Preston Road. So you would turn right on Conn County Outer Loop, go over Preston Road, and then this will take us further down where a bunch of fields are still around, farmland. Not a lot has been developed over on this side once we get close to the parks at Wilson Creek and 10 Mile Creek. And this neighborhood is gonna be 251 acres, and it's gonna be a mixed use project. So they're gonna have retail, residential, they're talking about dining, walking trails, and a dog park. I don't really know what the dining and the retail is really gonna look like. It could just be some pretty basic things. You're also not gonna be too far away from the new Costco, Lowe's, and all those restaurants that are gonna be up along Preston Road. That's just down to the right, not even really a mile down. So this neighborhood is gonna be located kind of around all the things you wanna be close to when it comes to Celina. Yes, you might be a little bit further from the Dallas North Tollway, so if you are a commuter, maybe sometimes you're gonna be running into a little bit of a headache having to get out to drive through the traffic to get onto that. We're going over Preston Road, continuing on the Conn County Outer Loop. Over to the right side is going to be Carter Ranch. A little bit further back is the Conn College campus for Celina, and then some other neighborhoods back in there is going to be Bluewood and Celina Hills. Celina Hills still has some new construction going on with Olivia Clark, and I think Normandy's still building it. That neighborhood's almost done though. Like, it's really not a lot of homes within there, and they also have some CB Ginny townhomes. The three neighborhoods that are getting built up along the Conn County Outer Loop is going to be Cross Creek Meadows, the parks at Wilson Creek, and 10 Mile Creek. Now, I'm going to guess it's Grenadier who's building the townhomes that are going to be right up along the Conn County Outer Loop. There's a section of this neighborhood that I really don't like because of how close it actually is to the Conn County Outer Loop for the part of the neighborhood. Now, the neighborhood goes a little bit further back, and I don't even know if I'm actually going to be able to drive into it. For like the past 3 months, I've been driving up here and checking on homes or working with families. They've had it blocked off. The road's been done, but they've had it blocked off, so I don't know if I can actually drive in there. Hopefully I can. Either way, we'll drive right past it. And over to the right side, you can see a bit of the neighborhood. I know there's some brush that you're trying to look through. Now, can I go right here? Can I go right here? Oh, this is new. Oh, this is new. Oh, this sign is new too. This sign is new too. They just put that up. I swear, they just put that up. Okay, we're in it. We're in the thick of it. Sweet. I'm glad I waited a little bit longer. I was gonna shoot this video like a week ago and that wasn't up there, but glad I waited a little bit longer. All right, so now we are in the thick of it. I don't like how close these townhomes are for how it is. Now, some of you probably are not gonna care about that, but I'm you know, if you are looking at the townhomes in here, I'd probably try to pick more on the south side. But in here, there's going to be 298 residential lots on their first phase. Now, they were saying that the first phase was going to be done by 2024, which I think they're getting everything graded and laid out and ready for the end of 2024, and then going into 2025 is most likely when they're going to start releasing some things. Now, there also is going to be multifamily within here, so just a heads up on that. I'm not too sure on exactly where they're going to be bringing in the multifamily. Oh, no, so they don't even have that part connected. Okay, that's interesting. All right, let's do this. It looks like they're not connecting the townhome portion with the other single family residential portion. And the other builders in here is going to be American Legend and William Ryan Homes. William Ryan is going to be kind of like the David Weekley, or they're going to be more budget friendly. If I can go right in here. This is new. This is open now. Oh no, it says road closed, but you know what? We're just gonna go for it. Oh, this is great. I haven't been able to do this. I drive up to this area almost every other day, every week, and I'm just happy that I can actually drive back in here now and give you guys the first look at this. Okay, so those are gonna be the three builders. You have Grenadier, but those are gonna be townhomes. So if you're looking at single family, you're gonna have American Legend and William Ryan Homes. There hasn't been any prices getting released. I would expect this to start coming out maybe the end of 2024 here within the next couple months. I'm sure there's still a little bit of ways back. Celina's very delayed on their builds and things like that right now, so it's been kind of frustrating for some buyers that I've been working with on, you know, getting the house under contract and then waiting like over 120 days to actually break ground, because I think they're a little bit more behind than some of the other cities like Aubrey and Prosper on getting things approved within here. But that's going to be 10 Mile Creek. So right up along the Collin County outer loop. I like how this section where the single family homes are going to be put a little bit further back. Now we're going to head up to Coit Road. That's the other thing with this neighborhood, is that it's also going to be along Custer and Coit Road, going to be by the Collin County outer loop. So this area is just going to be really good section to live off of if you are a commuter. Even if you're having to commute over to the Anna or Melissa area, this is all going to be connected within like the next 5 years to be able to travel out to those areas. It's just not connected very well right now. Back on the Collin County outer loop, and we are going to head up north towards Ramble Hillwood. Now for the developer Hillwood, they have also created communities like Pecan Square and Liberty over at Melissa. So this is going to be a really nice community, just because I've previously seen this developer on how they've kind of built out things. So it is going to be really nice in here. They are going to be starting on the construction for new residential stuff in late 2024. So here soon, I don't know if we drive by it, they're starting to grade some of the land, but they're saying here late 2024 is when they're going to start getting things going. The community will span 1,380 acres between Preston Road and Custer, and it's going to be 2 miles north of downtown Celina. We are turning right on Coit. Coit is going to be the road that actually goes like through the middle of the neighborhood, but once again, being between Preston Road and Custer Road, going to be a good area to be around. And getting up further on this north section, there is going to be less things around here. It is going to take a little bit longer to get to some retail shopping, but over the next decade, you'll get that stuff. Just know that if you are looking up in these two north neighborhoods that I'm going to be talking about, which is Ramble and Golden Ranches, just know there's not a lot of stuff up around here, but that will be changing over time. Over on the right side is Cross Creek Meadows. Trophy Signature, Normandy, and Taylor Morrison are getting built in there, and this neighborhood is moving very quick. So they are already moving up onto this north section of the neighborhood. I don't even think they're done with their amenity center in there. All right, and then we got a nice little roundabout we can take, and let's go this way. And over to the left is Yardley, which is a rental community, a luxury rental community that's kind of also like a part of Cross Creek Meadows, but they're building some rental. And we're back to the crappy one-lane roads around here. This is Old Celina with a bunch of houses on 1 acre pieces of land or bigger. And the road around here is not quite the best, but we are getting up to the section of where Ramble is going to be getting built into. And the first phase will consist of 700 homes. Builders will include American Legend, Coventry Homes, Drees Custom Homes, Highland Homes, and Perry Homes. So all good builders that I like within there. Maybe Coventry is probably on the bottom of that list, and maybe Drees Customs, but I think all of those in there are fine. The entire project is going to be 4,000 homes, and they're anticipating the grand opening to be 2025. The development will incorporate rolling hills, water features, mature trees along a 4-mile greenbelt with parks, open spaces, and lakes. And for the amenities, it will have an on-site lifestyle director, and it will also include some spaces to engage with nature, or at least that's what they're saying right now. And then about 18 acres is going to be designated for future family units, and 64 acres will be commercial and retail space. And this is the area that it's going to be coming into up along here. So you have some older neighborhoods that are going to be along here, and then they're going to be putting in the new neighborhood Ramble, kind of up along Fred Smith Parkway, Preston Road, through Coit Road, and then it's going to go all the way out towards Custer. And once we get a little bit further up, we start getting towards some of the other new communities like Buffalo Ridge by Grand Homes and some of the older communities. And on the north side of here is where the Celina High School is going to be located at. It's going to be a very big community, so almost 1,400 acres. It's going to have all the different types of amenities that you want. And once again, these roads are just going to be like this for a very long time, and then at some point they'll update all this stuff. Also, once again, not too far away from where the Collin County Outer Loop is in Preston Road. So at least you are, even though you're going to be a little bit further north up into here, at least you are going to be close to these roads to be able to drive fairly quickly to get out if you do have to commute to Frisco or maybe North Plano, where a lot of jobs and a lot of people who are living up here tend to commute down to and work at. The next neighborhood that we're going to head to is going to be Golden Ranches. This is the last one that I'm going to be talking about. So this Golden Ranches is really for anyone that's looking to buy on a bigger piece of land. I think they're going to be doing like up to 1 acre in here, or maybe bigger. They're calling it estate homes on this side, and we'll turn right onto one of the county roads up along here. But this is still where Ramble is going to be getting built in. So this farmland that you see around here, all this is going to get developed, and you're going to see a bunch of new construction going into here. And we'll go up a little bit further, and this will take us to the road where Buffalo Ridge is on and Celina High School is on. So this neighborhood, Golden Ranches, is going to be pretty close to the Celina High School. And this neighborhood is going to consist of 2 phases. They're going to have a west side, and they are going to have an east side of the neighborhood. Ooh, a lot of potholes around here. So they're going to have 2 sections. The amenities are going to include open spaces, water features, and various amenities, large lakes. They're going to have an area for cricket, volleyball, basketball, soccer, and scenic walking trails. The lots in here are going to be 1+ acres with custom homes starting from the $1 million range. And the homes will blend with modern comfort and timeless design principles. Buyers can choose from provided builders, or you can bring your own. The community features in here, it is going to be a gated community right off County Road 133. It's going to be over on this left side. Those were some of the details in there. Their first phase is going to bring about 40 lots, and then their second phase is going to bring like another 40 lots. So they'll have this first phase probably starting to release by the end of this year, and it's going to be over on this left side. I believe they've started grading some things over on this side on their west phase, so they're going to take this in two phases. The west side is going to be that first phase, and there is a sign up here, so let's see if this is mentioning the sign. All right, they do have some. Oh, the roads around here are bad. Okay, here we go. So they do have it, gated community with lots, 47 lots, 1 acre. There is the phone number, and turning left on there would take you to that neighborhood. And then further down is where the east side of the neighborhood is going to be. So it's going to have this water split. I'm just going to let this Range Rover just needs to go around me. This is insane. Sir, you don't need to be up my butt. And this is where it's going to extend to over on this left side. So they're going to have the east. And as you can see right now, all around here is going to be a lot of nothing. Just some older homes. All right, go for it, man. He wants it more than me. Go for it. There we go. I mean, I'm only going 55. When in Texas, right guys? You can never drive fast enough in Texas. All right, that is going to do it for today's video on the 4 neighborhoods to expect coming soon. Some of these are gonna start getting released by the end of this year, maybe a little bit sooner. Some of them are gonna be going into 2025. So whether or not you're looking at townhomes, maybe some multifamily, maybe you're looking at to rent through an apartment, or looking at some 1 acre custom lots, there's gonna be a range of stuff that Celina is going to provide. So if you guys have any other questions about any of these communities or the neighborhoods, please send me a text or give me a call. Or if you're looking to work with a real estate agent on your home search, would love to work with you and your family. I have all my information down below on how to contact me. Other than that, peace out y'all, and take it easy as always. Thanks for checking out my channel and watching that video. I got more videos floating around here. If you're in the market to buy or sell real estate in the DFW area, contact me. I will be happy to answer any of your questions. Besides that, bye.